this is a much improved recording by Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys from January 1953. It was recorded during a KXLA radio broadcast from Los Angeles, California. Now, during the 1950s, Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys traveled all over the western half of the United States. One of their frequent places to play was in the Los Angeles, California area. Now, what you are about to hear is the first of 12 radio programs that were broadcast in January 1953 over KXLA in Los Angeles. Lou Stevens is the announcer. On this occasion, the band was playing at the Harmony Park Ballroom in Anaheim, California, which was located at the intersection of Broadway and Manchester. The shows that were broadcast advertised the dances that they played there. This KXLA radio broadcast was originally recorded on a reel-to-reel tape recorder in 1953. Now, reel-to-reel tape recorders were common in music recording studios from the 1940s to the 1990s. In the late 1980s, a copy of the original 1953 reel-to-reel tape was transferred to a modern tape recorder that had a different speed. Then it was copied to a cassette tape and given to me. Now, the difference in recording speed created a distortion, which made the voices and the music sound much faster than normal. To remedy this situation, my webmaster used an iMac computer and advanced audio software to remaster the cassette tape audio. He modified the speed of the original recording to emulate normal conversational speech, and he reset the music to the proper rhythm and tempo. Now, he also converted the mono radio recording to stereo in order to reproduce a live performance experience. Now, no one has ever heard these shows at the correct speed. As to the selections they play on this sixth show of 12, here's what follows. The show opens with Bob Wills playing Lone Star Rag, which he recorded on April 15, 1940. This was originally known as Stone Rag, and it was written by Oscar Stone, who was one of the members of Dr. Humphrey Bates and his Possum Hunters, who played in the early years on the Grand Ole Opry. Next up is I Knew the Moment I Lost You. Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys recorded this number on February 24, 1941, and Jack Lloyd does a vocal. Then the band plays My Life's Been a Pleasure. This song was written by Jesse Ashlock, who was a Texas Playboy off and on for about 15 years. The band recorded it on July 24, 1941, and Bill Choate does a vocal. Next is an instrumental called The Wednesday Night Waltz. This is one that Bob Wills liked to play when he wanted to slow things down for dancers on the dance floor. He never put it on record, but he did record it for the Tiffany transcriptions in the mid-1940s. Next on the program is I've Got You on My Mind. Louise Rowe and Texas Playboy Keith Coleman do a vocal duet. This was first recorded by John Greer and the Rhythm Rockers on October 2, 1951, and the Big Three Trio on January 3, 1952. Their version and the one that Bob Wills played is very similar. Then the band plays an old standby, Stay All Night, Stay a Little Longer. Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys recorded this one on January 26, 1945, and Bill Choate does the vocal. And the band closes with an instrumental that was made popular by Glenn Miller, Tuxedo Junction. This was originally a song that was recorded by Erskine Hawkins and his orchestra in 1939. But Glenn Miller and his orchestra took it to the top of the charts when they recorded it on February 5, 1940. Do me a favor and click on the red subscribe button below. YouTube will never bother you with any emails. They just want to know if you're watching my videos or not. But if you ring the bell, you will receive a notification when we upload a new video. It's your choice. And with that out of the way, here we go.
Harmony Park Ballroom, Broadway and Manchester in Anaheim presents in person Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys. Come in, Bob. my goodness. Thank you very much.
Cousin Lou.
Yes.
Not very well rehearsed. We didn't count off, Lou.
Well, thank you, Uncle Bob.
Yowza.
This sure beats playing phonograph records to see Bob Wills himself with all the Texas Playboys.
Oh, brother.
I was playing a record this morning, and I heard you say, there's Mr. Coleman. And I said, is that Ronald? You says, no, not Ronald. That's Keith.
Oh,
Well, we're all set for 30 minutes of wonderful music, Bob.
okay, we got Lone Star Rag here, Lou. Yeah, all right, that's right. All right, Elder. Yeah. Oh, look out, Keith, Mr. Coleman. Yeah, Billy, Okay, that was, yes, sir. A little bit of Lone Star Rag. Thank you, friends. Thank you. You'd think there's 3 people in here, just 2. Lose both of them nearly. I mean, they're applauding. That's really going after it, Lou. Well, Jack, what are we going to do? We talked about several coming over here. What are we going to say?
How about I knew the moment I lost you, Bob?
Okie dokie, here we go. A man will have his trials and tribulations. At times you feel so low and so blue. But from now on I will be entirely different. Tell me. For I knew the moment I lost you. If there's something I have done you not forgiven, just remember that I'm human, same as you. So why not reconsider our mistakes, dear? For I knew the moment I lost you. Yeah! that's been proven to me and to you. Still within my heart I know there is another, for I knew the moment I loved you. Yes, sir. Eldon? You haven't said a word yet, boy. Come on in here. Brother Shamlin.
Bob, I think we'd certainly like to mention about those folks who were out at the dance last night in Harmony Park. We'd certainly like to thank all those fine friends that were out there, and they
You got something,
certainly seemed to have a wonderful time.
I believe it is.
We also have a request here from the dance last night. It's from Lena Thomas from Buena Park and Marilyn Wilson, Fullerton, and they would like to hear I Want to Be With You Always. Also, we have one here for Mrs. Norma LaBar and all the children up there, and also one here for Mr. Benson and Mrs. Heck at the Moorhart Realty Company. That has certainly been wonderful trying to help us find a place to live, Bob.
Well, let's don't give up. I bet you we find some.
I bet we do, too. We also have a nice card here. It says, "Hi, Bob. There's a word of welcome sincerely meant. To say your return is a glad event.
Well,
Your longtime Texas friend, Miss Blanche G. Youngblood." Also another nice card. Sincere congratulations and the best wishes to. Then just a word or two to say good luck and good for you. Says, hope to hear your band over station KXLA for a long, long time, and may you put Harmony Park on the map. Well, I think it's already on the map, but we hope so, too, and that's signed Gary and Mildred Anderson.
let's just hope we can keep it on.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, Bob.
All right, here, let's kind of get things to go in here. Brother Bill Choate it is. How are you, Bill? Gee, you looking swell today. You one of the boys that's combed his hair.
Well, what
I
little
have
bit
some
I
hair,
have
I
there,
comb
Bob, I
mine,
comb.
too. Yes, sir.
Well, I
Yeah.
feel fine, Bob.
You feeling wonderful,
but
huh?
I have the old usual cold, of course.
Well, that's just part of
That's the heart of my life. I have it every year. Most of the time, all the year.
it. Both of us. What would you like to think?
Well, I was thinking of something like my life has been a pleasure or something like that.
That sounds wonderful to me. Your life has been a
about,
pleasure. If it
uh,
hasn't, don't
G, I
sing
think
it,
it's
boy.
where
No
we
put
ought to
on.
do it.
Your life has been a pleasure, of
It
course.
certainly has,
Let's go.
Bob.
1, 2, 3. Well, all right. Look out there, Keith.
I still love you as I did in yesterday. Many years have gone by,
That's right.
though it seems just like a day. No wonder that I love you. You've been so kind and true. There'll never be another. It will always be just you. We've come a long ways together, and you proved your love was true. My life's been a pleasure, and it's all because of you. But to me, you'll always be just as sweet as flowers in May. And I'll still love you as I did in yesterday.
Oh, piano, piano, yes, piano.
Oh, I still love you as I did in yesterday. Many years have gone by, though it seems just like a day. It's no wonder that I love you. You've been so kind and true. There will never be another. It will always be just you. We come a long way together, and you proved your love was true. My life's been a pleasure, and it's all because of you. But to me, you'll always be just as sweet as flowers in May. And I'll still love you as I did in yesterday.
Okay, come over here, Cousin Lou. Come in here.
Not Ronald, Cousin Lou.
Cousin Lou, that's
Hello,
right.
Bob.
How's everything going?
Fine, Bob. We want to thank all the nice neighbors who were out there. They had a time last night.
I know they did.
They didn't want to go home. They wanted about 15 more encores.
Well, they really did. They hollered, no, not this early. Well, they're thinking of Friday and Saturday night.
That's right. Bob, may I just invite the neighbors out there this Friday and Saturday
I
to
wish
hear?
you would.
Love.
Please do, Lou.
Yes, Bob.
Okay,
Not Ronald. Friends, don't forget now to see in person this grand old buddy of mine, bless his heart. Bob Will took me 10 years to get on his program.
You mean it'll take me 10 years to get over here around you, Lou?
Well, bless
That's the
your
way
heart.
to put it.
Listen, you've got a home here. Everybody loves you. We don't want you even going out 2 miles out of Southern California. Stay with us.
Well, we don't want to. We're awful happy sitting still. We're not exactly sitting still, but we're kidding ourselves. Around amongst this traffic, we don't realize we're traveling.
That's for sure.
But I'm still buying gas about as often as I did when I was going across New Mexico.
Friends, don't forget now, let's travel on out to Harmony Park Ballroom, Broadway and Manchester, this Friday and this Saturday night. Now, you come on in early and you stay late. Bob's going to make you feel at home with all the famous Texas Playboys. That's Broadway and Manchester and Anaheim. There's all kinds of free parking, and Bob, let's give them a sample.
Okay, we're going to give them a sample. I understand there's a lot of people out there that love waltzes.
Love
So here's one of the old timers. Let's do it, boys. Wednesday night. All right, Billy. Yeah. sir. Lou. There.
Oh, I love to waltz around the studio.
Well, good, good. I like the partner you had there, too. May I dance with her next?
Yes, I'll tell her.
Okay.
Later.
Okay. Fine. All right.
You want me to mention that famous address, Bob, where they can see you in person with all the famous Texas Playboys?
That's right. Or might drop a letter here to
right.
go ahead and mention both of them.
All right. Don't forget, neighbors, that Bob Wills and all the Texas Playboys would like to hear from you so they'll know what to play and what to sing for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we'd like to see you all out there. Now, you're all invited this Friday and Saturday night at Harmony Park Ballroom, Broadway and Manchester and Anaheim. We're going to start early and we're going to stay late.
Yeah,
So come on over. We're going to dance till 2 in the morning. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's late, too. Early. I don't know what you're going to do.
Well, friends,
Wee hours of the morning.
let's get back to the boss. Here he is.
Okay, here's Louise this time, and Keith Coleman, a little old tune got you on my mind. Well, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. Drop that good new guitar.
No, Bob, I couldn't afford to. That thing hasn't even got one scratch on it. I'm still awful particular with.
Scratch, boy.
I'm awful particular with my guitar.
Nice to be, yeah,
I haven't had it, Bob, in about 17 years, and I think I bought it from you. And when I bought it, I think I bought it second-handed, on credit. That's right. That's the way I could have bought it.
Have you ever paid it out?
Well, I don't know. We can write Mr. O.W. Mayo and find out.
You write him a bit tab.
That would surprise me. We have some cards here we'd like to acknowledge. Said, hi, gang. Had a swell time Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at Harmony Park. Isn't that nice?
All three of them.
Please
huh?
do a broken heart for a souvenir, and that's signed Betty. Also, here's one from Miss Pauline Kick or Coddle or something like that. I
Stay
hope
in there,
that's right.
boy. You're getting
That's
close.
a rough one.
You're doing a lot of kicking around there.
Says, hi, Bob and band. Sure good to hear you. Enjoy you every day. That's wonderful, and we certainly do thank you for that. She'd like to do one for her mother and also for her sister, Carmen. One more, Bob. It says, Dear Bob, how happy I am that you and the Texas Playboys are once again in Southern California and that you are appearing at Harmony Park. Because I believe it was back in 1943 when you played at the Foreman Phillips dance down at Venice Pier. Remember those days, Bob? That was the way back there. And also, that's a mighty nice letter, and it's from Ann Mosser, and she says, wishing you and the Texas Playboys the best of everything.
Thank you.
Thank you a
Ann.
lot.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Boys, you think we'd all get together a little bit on potato pie here? Huh? Can you imagine a thing like that? It must be because I like the tune. We could do Pliny Jane even though we don't have it worked out. That's wrong. I pulled out of that one in a hurry, Ellen. You want to stay a little longer? Where you at, Coach? Now, friends, I'm not saying shoat. I'm saying chote. Spell that.
C-H-O-A-T-E.
That's what I'm saying.
You really pronounced it real good, too, Bob. Thanks.
Stay a little longer.
Now you ought to see my blue-eyed Sally. She lives away down on Shinbone Alley. The number on the gate and the number on the door, and the next house over is the grocery store. Stay all night, stay a little longer, dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off the coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why I don't stay a little longer.
Go ahead, Skeeter.
Sitting in the window, thinking of my love when the slop bucket fell from the window up above. Mule and a grasshopper eating ice cream. Mule got sick and my lady on the mean. Stay all night, stay a little longer, dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off the coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why I don't stay a little longer. Wrap your gal and pat her on the head. She don't like biscuits, feed her cornbread. Girls on big creek about half grown. Jump on a man like a dog on a bone. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off the coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why don't stay a little longer. Now you can't go home if you're going by the mill. Bridge washed out at the bottom of the hill. Big creek up and a little creek level. Plow my corn with a double shovel. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off the coat, throw it in the corner. Don't stay a while, don't stay a little longer.
Hey, well, all right. Stay a little longer.
Bob, I just noticed that beautiful wave in your hair, and I know there's a special occasion for that.
There certainly is, Lou. What
Bobby,
do you mean, the wave,
It's awful pretty, Bob.
one of them waving the other one goodbye? Is that what?
Oh, Bob. You carry on. I'd just like to mention the reason why Bob looks so extra handsome today. He and Miss Carolina Cotton are going to make a special transcription for the boys overseas.
That's
At
right.
1:15 this afternoon. I wish we could hear it, Bob, but you're going to scoot over to Hollywood.
And that's
At
going to
the-
mean scooting, too, to get there for
Scoot, get and be
1:15.
gone, scooting.
Yeah.
For the Armed Forces Radio Network. So, would you say hello to Miss Carolina for all of us here?
Certainly will.
And have
Howdy, gal.
Yes.
How are you? Yes, sir.
So, Bob, well, we're gonna get you on one of our jet horse and buggies at 1 o'clock.
Wonderful. I'm
Yeah.
raring to go. Yes, sir. Boys, how about a little bit of Tuxedo? Let people get a little dance minded and think about tomorrow night and Saturday night out at Anaheim. You know, old place where we all have whirls and oodles and gobs and lots of fun. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, all right. Walter, I know you're going just as fast as you can there, and as fast as Lou and myself will let you, but we still kind of getting behind with this mail. And
That's right, we certainly are, Bob. Well, here's one that says, Dear radio friend, says, I'm a steady listener to your radio program. I enjoy it very much. And I've always enjoyed to hear your band play my favorite number when you play San Antonio Rose. We'll certainly try to get that on the next program.
Let's get out of here. Let's go.
Friends, for the past 31 minutes, it's been Bob Wills and all his Texas Playboys.
Thanks for watching my video. Click on the button below here and go to my website, www.exploringthepast.net.